July 2019. San Clemente Island, California, 68 nautical miles west of San Diego. 9 U.S. warships belonging to an elite Navy unit called Carrier Strike Group 9 are performing nighttime training exercises in restricted waters.
The Navy was undertaking an exercise with Strike Force 9. This is an integrated group centered on an aircraft carrier, but with multiple other U.S. Navy vessels and jets, really testing how the U.S. military would respond in a warfighting situation. So everything has to be seamless. And then, into the middle of all of this, suddenly and unexpectedly, the exercise is interrupted by an unknown presence.
The ships are swarmed by what the Navy refers to as UAVs, or unidentified aerial vehicles. The UAVs fly for prolonged periods of time in low visibility conditions, performing brazen maneuvers over the warships near a sensitive military training range.
Make no mistake about it, something is penetrating the sophisticated air defense network.
That swarm series of UFOs around Navy ships is one of the most important bodies of evidence ever documented and put out to the public because it involved so many ships. There were a strategic coordination of these unidentifieds.
The photographic interpretation and examination team aboard the USS Russell captured a compelling 18-second night vision video of multiple UAVs hovering just 700 feet above the ship.
The USS Russell was swarmed by UFOs like other ships, but this was different. These were flying pyramids without any control surfaces, wings, rotors, tails, plumes, or exhaust, nothing. How did these things move? How were they able to get past one of our nation's greatest defense systems? This was something that we couldn't even defend against.
In December 2017, just 18 months prior to this incident, the New York Times exposed the U.S. government's secret program to investigate unidentified aerial phenomena. Since that bombshell revelation, numerous photographs and videos have surfaced of Navy encounters with different types of UAPs. And as far as ancient astronaut theorists are concerned, the video captured from the USS Russell may be the most extraordinary of all. Not because there were so many objects seen in the sky, but because of the UAP's very unique shape.
The fact that there are pyramid-shaped objects that have been filmed by the Navy is beyond interesting to me because we have similar depictions in ancient times of flying craft that seem to be in the form of pyramids. Clearly, what we see in this footage of today is pyramid-shaped, three-dimensionally. It's not flat. It's a three-dimensional pyramid floating in the sky. Providing the footage is real, providing it is extraterrestrial. Then one could argue that the same visitors that we've had back then are showing themselves again.